yours. Get your entire roster sheet ready. These are teams, as you know, that will go deep into their benches.
Well, particularly in the regular season, it's great for coaches, right? It allows them to play a variety of matchups, mix and match a little bit. The other thing, keeps the locker room happy.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Pass to Achua. Here's Randall. A shot off that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. Jokic on top. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now here's Brunson. Anunoby finds Randall. Randall with a screen for Anunoby. They get it back. Brunson the pass to Randall. Tries again. And he makes that one.
Well, Julius Randall knows how to get to the offensive window and create shots.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Now, Brunson, following the three-point attempt by Jokic. Lays it up off the glass.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Now, here's Jokic. Shoots over Achua. Right block shot. Caldwell Pope against Brunson. 6 to shoot. Randall grabs the board.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
That gives them the lead.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Now here's Murray. To the middle and stolen by Achua. Here's Anunoby. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. It doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
That one good for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Brunson kicks to Achua. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and the wars. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
You love seeing Aaron Gordon in the pick and roll. This guy is adept at setting screens and then getting into open space.
From deep, Brunson. Achua takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Jokic. So the wing on the left. Achua finds DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
Now here's Randall. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Randall with a screen for Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Denver now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. On the wing, Gordon. Defended by DiVincenzo. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Beyond the arc. And it's Murray. That time on the assist by Gordon.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 6. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Jokic, he gets that one. Jokic has got 13.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Randall, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Got it off in time. And so it's the Denver Nuggets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. Now here's Gordon. Jokic with the screen on Randall. Here's Murray. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their own fans.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
Hey, Doris, you grew up in New York. The pressure of playing in the big city, is that a real thing?
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. If you're playing in the media capital of the world, everything is magnified. And I think that holds true for the other respective large cities. Los Angeles and Chicago come to mind.
Now here's Randall. Achua kicks to Brunson. Into the lane, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Brunson's got 12.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Passes to Jokic, back to Murray, and stolen by Achua.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Jokic with the screen on Anunoby. Wide open look here for Murray, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. On the wing, Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Denver.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. And And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The power of Jokic. Wow.
And this is how Jokic gets you. He scores in a variety of ways. Just an incredible player.
Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. On the wing, Anunoby. If the drive, and Anunoby slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And Murray, here we go.
2 minutes.
Jokic finds Murray.
2 minutes.
Launches a three. Another three for Denver.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
From deep, Brunson. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Denver leading by 9. Outside, Porter. Murray scanning the floor. 1:29 left now here in the second. 6 on the shot clock from the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one goes on Anunoby. A great finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they'd had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
The dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Murray kicks to Jordan. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Jordan the screen. Murray for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and what the timing ideal. My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Screen by Jordan. Inside. It's picked off. Works for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been this. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We've got Josh Hart. Bogdanovich out there with Robinson. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's McBride in at the point. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Now Jordan following Alec Burks' three-point attempt. The pass to Chanshaw. Out to the right wing. Here's Brown. Jordan with a screen on Hart. Lobs it up for Jordan. An emphatic LU jam.
DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Up again. And it's Hart on the ball.
Smooth
Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Brown. He has yet to score.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
McBride passes to Hart. There's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Strother. The Knicks making the shot. Robinson pulls it in.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Well, Doris, thinking about last season for the Knicks, clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Strother, no good.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Burks. Three-pointer. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Burks. Bogdanovich has got it back down to single digits for the Knicks. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. It's Jackson with the drive and the dunk by Jackson.
Ooh, that's the quick first step by Reggie Jackson. What a pretty play.
A baseline J. Here's McBride. Second chance shot, and it's in there.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Jackson looking around, pops it up for Jordan, blows the alley-oop jam. The Knicks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. A different look for Denver. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Murray, and there's the drive, and the layup is good. Murray's got 22.
And the game of basketball is one of runs, and right now this one's definitely not over.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Brunson. Here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Jokic. Gordon kicks to Jokic. And Denver again with the bucket.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decision.
Randall outside. Randall a screen on Porter. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Over to the wing. That will count, and it's Murray penetrating.
Well, there's just defensive chops by OG Anunoby. He says, I've got...
And so it's the Denver Nuggets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Nuggets leading by 7. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with.
New York foul.
The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Murray left side. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Porter. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Another shot. It counts. And the foul on Anunoby. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Hard, he's checked in for New York. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really, Murray is so crafty at getting contact on his drives, just fearless going to the hole.
Free throw good, Murray.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Robinson's checked in for a chewer.
Well, this guy has multiple get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Caldwell Pope against Brunson. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Murray. Gordon with a screen on Hart. Murray kicks to Gordon. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
It's stolen by Randall. And now the Knicks on the break. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Jokic against DiVincenzo. Inside is Jokic territory.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
On deep, Brunson. Here's Robinson. Porter with a block. For three, Caldwell Pope. Another three for Denver.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Brunson surveying the D. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammates.
That bucket in no time at all. Brunson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. To the paint, here's Jokic. Again, the Nuggets score.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
On deep, Brunson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Hart with it, and guarded by Murray. Latray, and the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Brunson.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Lets it go from deep. And again, Denver with the triple.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the three ball is good.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a three of his own. You've got to love it.
62.
Outside, Porter. We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Porter. Jokic has got 32 points in the game. And here's Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Now, here's Jokic. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Jokic finds Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Brunson. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Jacks up a three. He can't hit that time. So the Nuggets win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances. Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Power on display in the front court tonight in our matchup. Brent, should be exciting to watch.
Yeah, it may not be about the outside shooting in this one either. These teams like to involve that front court and catch the defense while they're napping.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slot, Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him, and it's Gobert in at the center position.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Here's Brunson outside, and the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Knicks lead 3-2.
Outside Edwards, driving to the basket. Oh, misses the dunk.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
Edwards against DiVincenzo. Launches a three. And Edwards good for three.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title.
Now here's Anunoby.
The three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Robinson with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Brunson outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Brunson's got 6.
Man, oh man, that's just absurd range. He can pull it up and hit it from just about anywhere.
Conley goes in, and they pick up 2.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's McDaniels. Inside. Oh, misses the dunk. Here's Brunson outside. Connects from downtown. He's got 9.
Pull-up jumper, such an essential part to Brunson's game.
Towns, a screen on Brunson. Kicks it out, Towns. There's the triple. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Towns on the take. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
4-3. And it's Brunson again missing. Minnesota has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Outside McDaniels. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter here. Here's Gobert. And that one's good.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And Edwards slams it in.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Randall. That one rolls around and rims out.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Randall, a screen on Conley. Brunson misses. McDaniels inside. Anunoby covering. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Brunson surveys, fires the three, Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
Not a big part of Brunson's game behind the line, but he can knock him down.
It's Edwards with a drive.
Man, that's just awesome. Edwards at 6'4", 225 pounds, dancing with the ball.
Robinson, a screen on Morris. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand. This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Morris. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
A new lineup here for New York.
Substitution on the court.
Edwards against Burks. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Picked by Bogdanovich. Here's McBride. Knocks down the long J. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
McDaniels passes to Towns. Oh, they get a hand on it. Morris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. New York has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. But one thing coaches have always loved about Monte Morris, really takes care of the ball, Brent.
Yeah, an incredible assist-to-turnover ratio throughout his career. He doesn't put up huge assist numbers, but I think coaches love the fact that when Morris is on the floor, he's going to make solid decisions to put your team in the right place to succeed offensively.
Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
McBride can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And Edwards slams it in.
What a dime by Morris, showing he's willing to share the ball.
And Morris over to help. Pass to Burks. Unloads. Here's McBride, guarded by Morris. And here's Bogdanovich. Over Anderson. And the Knicks miss again. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Morris can't hit. New York trailing. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It's rebounded by Morris. Edwards with it. Now Burks defending. Anderson against Bogdanovich. Here's Edwards. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 21.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Hart passes to Bogdanovich. Hart with a screen on Anderson. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. On the wing, Burks. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. That shot missing. And that'll do it for the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 6. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key?
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Edwards, Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Monte Morris, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3, small forward. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. 6-point lead. Here's Anderson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Josh Hart. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And that one's good. Achua's got his first 2 points.
I like the momentum right there. A nice hustle play on the glass leads to a great finish.
Anderson can't get it to go. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Works for 3. Oh, and Reed with a block. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Morris. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson, and McDaniels is subbed in for Edwards. Bogdanovich, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
Here's McBride. Achua inside. He's against Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Burks passes to Bogdanovich. Burks, a screen on Towns. Bogdanovich. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And for New York, they're shooting 34% thus far in this game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Gets the three to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And there's the screen. Here's Burks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good from outside. New York has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And very quietly, Bojan Bogdanovic has been really impactful, especially as a scorer, Brent.
Well, he's really flown under the radar recently, but this guy can flat out shoot and give you 25 on a nightly basis. He does it in a variety of ways. He's got such good size, and he can get it done on the offensive end.
Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Graham. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minot comes in for McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Hart. Hey, from beyond the arc. Second chance shot. Pass to Alexander Walker. Anderson for three. Offensive rebound. Gobert hammers it home.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Conley passes to Gobert. Anderson for three. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hart from long range. The rebound by the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Alexander Walker from beyond the arc and then some. Alexander Walker's got 6 here in the quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. There's the drive, and then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Nice dribble move from Bogdanovic. I think he surprised even himself there.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Ball stolen. Here's the three. And that one's good. Burks for 3. Burks has got 5 points.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Lets it fly. Again, the Timberwolves score. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Josh Hart, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's McBride in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Achiuwa for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Alexander Walker. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
A nice shot by McBride. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Anderson. The floater. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Anderson. And the Timberwolves lead by 13. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. So New York ends up going with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Robinson, a screen on Edwards. And Anunoby gets it to go.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Edwards has got 24.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Towns for three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Brunson outside. Brunson answers back.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
Here's Conley. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Sinks it from distance. McDaniels got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Screen by Robinson. And Anunoby for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds, Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Brunson a screen on McDaniels. Hits the 3-pointer.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
80-70.
Conley passes to Edwards. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Screen by Robinson. Here's Brunson outside. Counted from distance. Brunson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Brunson sizing up the defense and really good at operating in the pick and roll.
Yep, that one goes.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Minnesota has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. From deep. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist from Edwards. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Pass to Conley. From deep 3-point range. Launches it from deep. Randall pulls down the board. Brunson a screen on McDaniels. Anunoby can't get it to go. Towns outside. Offensive board. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are...
To keep our eye. On the center matchup, Greg, in this one, these two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels in town. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Jokic against Gobert. Murray kicks to Gordon. Drills the three-pointer.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Outside Conley. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Murray, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves.
Mark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Shot clock at 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Minnesota ball.
Murray against Conley. Out to Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Jokic with his screen on Edwards. To the left side wing. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Outside for Murray. A three-pointer is right on target.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
Now here's Gobert. Conley into the lane. Back to Gobert. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages. As a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years, and then known as the Stifle Tower. Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
Conley dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Murray against Edwards. Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Okay, a really difficult cover, especially in these screen and rolls. I mean, Caldwell Pope is fantastic with his creativity.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range. Conley's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gordon with the screen for Caldwell Pope. Driving to the basket. Murray the pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jokic. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Now the pass to Porter. Shoots over McDaniel. And that one hits back iron. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 3-point lead. And he hammers that one down right on the face of Jamal Murray.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
So it's Denver now. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Towns. Oh, man!
Assist goes to Rudy Gobert.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Baseline try. Here's Jokic. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The Nuggets moving the ball around, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times and recognizes the defense, too.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Good defense by Jokic.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And Murray, here we go. Makes it off the glass. Murray's got 5.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
It's all tied in Denver. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Just 4 to shoot. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. A second chance effort. Now Jokic. Puts up a 3. And there's Murray on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got the lead up to 3 now for Denver.
Really, Murray can hit from anywhere on the arc. The corner 3 is just another trick he has up his sleeve.
Now here's Anderson. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, you look at Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He is a wonderful defender, and you really got to admire the way he positions himself to come up with these steals.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And here is McDaniel. Following the 3-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell Pope, and he gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results, the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectations.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Gobert. Denver's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And here's Jokic outside. Inside, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 4. Morris outside to the paint, stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Watson, nobody back. A huge slam, a perfect end to the fast break.
And this is what you like about Reggie Jackson. He sees everything. Great instincts.
Morris into the lane. Reid kicks to Morris. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Morris against Jackson. Passes to Brown. Jordan the screen. Lets it go from 11. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 1:29 left here in the second. Pass to Reid. To the inside. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. There's the pass to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reid misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A finish, and Towns throws it down.
You know, this is why Karl Anthony Towns is considered a great big man. He's versatile, but he also can bully the opposition at each end.
Here's Strawther. It's Jackson atop the key. Lobs it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Alexander Walker passes to Towns, and they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And it's Conley in for Morris.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And, you know, he's got that skill set.
15 seconds left in the first half of the game. Jackson against Conley. And Jordan has it in the corner. Watson for 3. That one's not going to go. It's not going to go for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. No, all right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
On the court for Minnesota, Edwards and Anderson share the wing responsibilities. Naz Reid out there with Towns, and it's Conley in at the point guard position.
The improved touch of Jackson, especially from range, now making him a multi-dimensional threat.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old.
And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Anderson.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Right wing. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Denver foul. Strawberry.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Anderson finds Reed. Going inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8. Pass to Porter. From 10 feet out. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Porter's got his first basket.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Edwards can't hit.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers. Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Conley gets the bucket.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
And they pick up 2.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Anderson a screen on Murray. Morris into the lane. Anderson out to Morris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Daniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
You're not going to get every shot off clean. McDaniels recognizes that and made the adjustment accordingly.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Another 3 for Denver.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Alexander Walker. A 3-pointer, no good. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Morris against Jackson. There's the drive, and it's Jokic in the corner. There's the triple. Flexing that range, Nikola Jokic.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Gobert. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Gobert filling up all the stat categories in this one. What a well-rounded player.
Now Jackson. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
Hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Look at Caldwell Pope battling inside. Oh, he fights through that contact, doesn't he?
And the Timberwolves call time.
Get loud, fans! On the court, get your high squad! Substitution on the court.
For 3, Edwards. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got DeAndre Jordan, and it's Strother in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Offline with his 3. Denver leading by 8. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Edwards. It's the 3-point bomb.
And, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Here's Strother. Edwards defending. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best 3-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Now, here's Jokic. There's Porter with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Boy, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket. I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Murray against Edwards. Murray the pass to Jokic. Murray left side. Jokic with his screen on Edwards. Murray finds Jokic. Too much! Jokic down low!
Even when you try to lock him up, Jokic finds a way. What a nice, delicate touch from him. Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Murray looking around. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. There's the three. And again, Denver with the triple.
This is one of those nights where Murray was just determined to take over, and he's carried through with that determination.
Timberwolves passing it around. Towns for three. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jokic with his screen on Conley. For three, Murray makes that one his sixth of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room, muscling right through the defender.
And what a player Nikola Jokic has become. Clark, a monster at that center position.
Greg, he's one of the players I enjoy watching the most. I mean, he is so good as a center. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding, all of it's there for Joker. And he makes it look easy. The way he handles himself. Beautiful to watch that man play hoops.
Now Caldwell Pope following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. On the clock, Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Minnesota ball.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Edwards drives in. And finished off by Edwards.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Conley against Caldwell Pope. Jokic with his screen on Conley to the wing right side. Edwards against Murray. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Fires away from way outside. That shot missing. Denver's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nuggets.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jamal Murray.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Now, here's McDaniels. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks, for
Teams we'll see tonight have some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday. And you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. It really can help a team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Shot is up. That's good on the jumper.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Gordon with a screen on DiVincenzo. Murray for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Brunson against Caldwell-Pope, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Brunson against Caldwell-Pope. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. For 3, DiVincenzo. Jokic grabs the board.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And Grant, the Nuggets are in uncharted territory this year. They are the defending champs.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they'll have a target on their back all season. They retain most of their talent and core, and with Jokic leading the way, they remain favorites to repeat.
Well, as a roller, Mitchell Robinson has a chance to be a problem for defenses. Shows it right there.
For 3, Gordon. The Knicks with the rebound. Outside Brunson. The 3 ball. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Jokic with a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Gordon from the arc. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Robinson passes to Brunson. Now here's DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Jokic. Pass to Randall. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
He hits the second from the line. Denver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo against Murray. Pass to Jokic. And again, Denver no good. Anunoby against Murray. Anunoby passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Porter to end the run. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Yep, that one's good. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Randall outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Randall's got 5 points.
Wow, what a pretty dribble move by Julius Randle. That handle is tight.
For 3, Gordon. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And a guy who entered the league in a supporting role, Doris. Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, BA, and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the second round and just kept working, biding his time, and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the more he has stretched to meet that opportunity.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Robinson, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 11.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Murray from outside. The Knicks pull it in. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Brunson against Porter. Lets the three fly. Here's Randall. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
Here's Jokic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Free throw drops for Jokic.
At the line for Denver.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
New York has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Well, just 2 playoff appearances for the Knicks in the last decade, but 2 in 3 seasons for Tom Thibodeau.
And BA, I think you can certainly say in 2 of those 3 seasons, this is an organization and a team that exceeded expectation. And now you have pieces like Mitchell Robinson, the young big who is such a presence at the rim, and Jalen Brunson triggering all the action from the point guard position. Well, you add another piece or 2 and look out for the New York Knicks.
Now here's Brunson. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
Denver basketball.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
For 3, Gordon. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Gordon's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Jokic with a screen on Anunoby. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
From outside the arc, Brunson misses. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 6. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
To the middle. Down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, B.A., how about this? I mean, he's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this. He has now turned himself into that coveted elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA.
Now here's Brunson. Give him 20.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. 1:44 left in the first half of this game. Stolen by Burks. Bogdanovich with it. Checked by Murray. And Bogdanovich is good for three. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Hart. Lets it go from deep. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Over Achua. Outside for Porter. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. New York has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Achua with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Now Bogdanovich. Another one falls for New York.
Well, Bogdanovich able to make that jump shot look nice and easy. What gorgeous form.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this one. Going inside. This one for 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
To the paint. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Pass to Brown. 2 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. Brown's gotten his first points in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's the New York Knicks closing out this quarter. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Let's hear it from Red Panda.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
They've got DeAndre Jordan, Christian Brown out there with Reggie Jackson, and it's Strother in a 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Yes, it's good. And the Knicks lead by 9. Well, Doris, looking at the pace of the game now, that has to be a big factor in load management.
B.A., there's no doubt that the game is more spread out and it's played at a faster pace. So much, though, goes into that load management discussion that is so volatile at times. Here are the facts, though.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coaches,
the previous play is under review.
Calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him. Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, B.A. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon has been a hand-in-glove fit in the Nuggets front court alongside Nikola Jokic. Gordon said it's the perfect situation to, quote, showcase my well-roundedness as a ball player. The guy who can fill in, do a little bit of everything on the offensive end, and then make it a frustrating night for the other team's best player. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Bogdanovich. Misses off the left iron. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 7-point differential. And now the Knicks on the break. Ahead. Here's McBride. Finished off the break.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Picked by Bogdanovich. Hart passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Hart. 6 to shoot. It's stolen. Jackson outside. To the wing, right side. And again, Denver no good. The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Burks for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now an 11-point New York lead.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Strother. From the arc. Achua with a rebound. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Burks. Fires the 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Bogdanovich on the wing. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness. Gets the ball up the court immediately, and that pass to find the man cutting to the bucket couldn't have been timed any better.
1:52 left in the third quarter.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Brown. Pass to Strother. Jordan with a screen on Burks. Another shot. And that one's good. Strother's gotten 4 this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want your work.
Here's Achua. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Strother. And now just a 4-point New York lead.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here's Strother, defended by Burks. Jackson down low. Here's Strother. He's got 7. Jordan with it. To the left wing. Here's Watson. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
They push it up 4 on 3. And that misses. That would have put them up. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Brown. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Listen, the defense of DeAndre Jordan pays dividends all over the floor. Whether it's a block, a steal, he gets the break started. This guy's such an impact defender.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Achua. And it's McBride in at the 1. Jackson with a screen on Anunoby. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. Jordan with the bucket.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last. Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to Jackson. Drives to the hoop. And a nice finish on the layup. And now a 5-point Nugget lead.
Ooh, that's the quick first step by Reggie Jackson. What a pretty play.
Brunson passes to Robinson. The 3 is up. And he goes in for the dunk.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take. DeAndre Jordan simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
For the Nuggets.
Substitution on the court.
Brunson taking his time here. The steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. And the Nuggets lead by 7. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Murray from outside drains the triple.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
From deep, Jokic. Smart transition play by Jokic.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Here's Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson, looking to end the run. Takes a 3. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Murray looking around. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gordon. The baseline J is on the way. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Brunson again missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
And here's Jokic outside. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Man, showing some terrific range.
OG Anunoby has put in such work on his perimeter game, and boy, that three-point shot getting more and more dependable.
Murray with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. And they double up Jokic. DiVincenzo against Porter to the inside. And And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Nuggets.
And they cut it out this win. Didn't look like their night at certain moments, but they overcame every obstacle, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., just an incredible comeback. Toughness in the face of adversity. You love to see that level of commitment to winning.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. Here's Murray. Fires away from way outside. Offline. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. A competitive game. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
So the New York starting five. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Timberwolves passing it around. Conley for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
And here's Brunson outside. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. It's Edwards on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to town.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Randall kicks to Robinson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Picked by Randall. To halt the run. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Conley the pass to Gobert. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside.
And Brent, how about this Mitchell Robinson kid? His work ethic inside, impressive.
So dominant, Greg, on the inside. He's got that reach, able to go up and bother shots. He also led the league in field goal percentage in just his second year, so he knows where it is he's going to eat. Don't be surprised if he does that again.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And the shot goes down.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Edwards trying.
Oh, yes, sir.
Not known for his ball handling. Edwards showing, though, he has got some skills.
Brunson finds Robinson. Back to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Edwards driving in and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Anunoby. No good from outside. Minnesota leading by 6. Brunson with a clean look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brunson's got 11.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Towns for 3. Brunson against Conley. Here's Gobert. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
For the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Randall from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Towns throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And Towns throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Here he goes. And the dunk by Towns.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. McDaniels is out there with Anderson. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Conley inside the line. The Knicks pull it in. DiVincenzo kicks to Robinson. Back to DiVincenzo. Anunoby in the corner. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer. Anunoby's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Gobert dishes to Anderson. Wide open. Good on the shot. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Robinson. Over Gobert. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Conley's shot is off. Knicks trail by 10. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Randall against Anderson. Back to DiVincenzo. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. Finished off the break. Anderson's got his second bucket.
Smart play by Edwards. Comes up with the steal and then just gets the ball up the court.
They get it back. Here's Robinson, and finish off by Robinson.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
What a dime by Morris, showing he's willing to share the ball.
Pass to Robinson. Now, here's Anunoby. Shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Great open look there. And it's a 12-point Minnesota lead. And teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
Well, you wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
Reid with the rebound.
And that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
Morris with the bucket.
Attacking with confidence in the mid-range. Nice work by Morris.
From 11 feet away. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Timberwolves leading by 14. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stop.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Stolen by Anderson. Out on his own on the break. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
They have a good plan going right now. They're starting to create separation.
Their game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Anderson. finished off the break. 6 points for Kyle Anderson.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. He hits the second from the line. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Puts it up from 17, and again it's Minnesota.
Silky smooth there from the mid-range. Cat's mechanics on that jump shot are excellent.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And unbothered by the contact inside. Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 20-7 run. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Towns wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Minnesota cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. They've got Hartenstein, Bogdanovich out there with Hart. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's McBride in at the point guard position.
Stretching the floor now. Bogdanovich can hurt defenses from there.
To the left wing. Here's Towns. Takes it inside. And Towns throws it down.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
On the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Now here's Reed. Guarded close. Buries the long-range jumper. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And not where he earns his money, that 3-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Towns against Hart. Got a piece of it. And now the Knicks on the break. McBride passes to Hart. This one for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Morris kicks to Towns. Drives to the hoop. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Releases. And here's Anderson from the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Knicks trail by 21. And there's the pass to McBride. And there's the drive. That one goes. Count it.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Alexander Walker passes to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. A three from Bogdanovich. Pass to Hart. Fires the three. Here's Hartenstein. Can't connect from short range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Knicks trail by 21. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Conley in for Morris. Conley gets the bucket.
And you have to stay up on Conley. When you give him breathing room, he's a threat to pull up.
Here's Hart. Banked in off the glass. Hart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Bogdanovich passes to Hartenstein. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. It's stolen by Gobert. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, it's Minnesota.
Anderson that time shooting without any hesitation. Slow-mo getting one off.
Pass to Hart from downtown. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Anderson. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Anderson rising up in the mid-range, a shot that this offense is more familiar with.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Plays it up and banks it in. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Burks looking around. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Conley. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Gobert can't hit. The Knicks shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Down low, Burks on the wing. Shoots the 3. And they recover it. Here's Bogdanovich. Passes it to Hart. The 3. They get it back. Hartenstein. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. The pass to McDaniels. From deep. Burks pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Good decision there by Bogdanovich. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Shoots it. Over to the left wing. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Anderson passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Anderson. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's McBride. No good on the triple. And the Timberwolves call timing. Minnesota making some changes. Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Edwards in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And here's Conley outside. Stolen by Robinson. Brunson with it. Now defended by Gobert. Robinson down low. Towns on him. Robinson misses.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Wasted no time on that one. McDaniels got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the shot is good.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. Randall grabs the board. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Towns for 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
And Robinson throws it down hard.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
1:52 left in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's DiVincenzo. Now here's Brunson. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
The kick out to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
With the drive, and Anunoby slams it in.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Towns with the bucket. And here's Brunson. The 3, no good. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This game may not have... Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Murray for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Gobert passes to Edwards. Now here's Towns. Porter pulls it in.
Get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards started. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right, he needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Now here's Conley. Launches it. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Porter against McDaniels. Back to Gordon. Towns against Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Gobert. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
And when you watch this Nuggets team, Clark, their chemistry on the court is obvious.
Yeah, B.A., the pieces just fit, and fit quite nicely. Give a lot of credit to the front office, doing a good job drafting, and then finding the right veterans to complement who they already had.
Now here's Murray. Back to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Jokic with it. The 3 is up. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Picked by Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. McDaniels, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Outside for Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Porter. Now Murray. Guarded by Edwards. Inside. Now Gordon. From behind the arc. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Well, you can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
It's Edwards on the wing. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Gordon with a screen on McDaniels. Porter gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Towns. No made baskets yet. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray had his fingerprints all over that possession. It's huge when he makes these types of plays.
ACL injuries are always a scary thing in this league, Clark. It sidelined Jamal Murray for a full 18 months.
So tough for a player to lose that kind of time, B.A., but Murray really is a tough guy, and he focused on his recovery and was able to make a strong return to the court.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Morris, he's checked in for Conley. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Up top, Morris. Defended by Murray. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Jokic throws it down.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
So it's Denver now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Jokic. The three is up. Porter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Second shot opportunity. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Here's Jokic. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Pass to Gordon. The Nuggets need to get one up. And it's Jokic missing. And so it's Denver up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr., and it's Murray in at the 1. Denver has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And what separates the Nuggets on offense is their efficiency, Clark.
You're right on it, B.A. You rarely see them take bad shots. I mean, they are a well-oiled offensive machine. Adamant about getting quality shots on a consistent basis. Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Jokic with a screen on Edwards. Gordon on the wing. Pass to Porter. Jokic with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Porter. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, it's amazing that Porter has already developed a pretty advanced floater game. At his height, it's a real weapon to have that floater in your kit.
Morris against Murray. Left side, Edwards. Takes it inside. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Gobert's got his first points of the game.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Porter from outside. Buries it from 3. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Morris finds Gobert. Goes up on the wing. Back to Towns. The 3 ball. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call text for flopping?
You know, BA, it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
Murray passes to Porter. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
The kick out to Morris. Back to Anderson. Stolen by Jokic. Here's the break. Porter with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Anderson against Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Driving inside for 3. Gordon. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Here's McDaniels. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Murray passes to Jokic. No good there. Nice D from Reed.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Outside for Porter. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Good on the shot. McDaniels got 6 here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, McDaniels eats up ground in a hurry.
Gordon outside. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
A slam dunk by Reed.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Murray against Morris. Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Nuggets on top, up by 9. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks very much.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Moore in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Brown's shot is good.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
You know, we've seen DeAndre Jordan hold a roster spot on a number of teams over the years.
And you got to give him credit for being a hard worker on each one of those rosters. I mean, he doesn't seem to let the business side of the NBA affect how he goes out and does his work. He just goes out and plays hard all the time.
Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
Here's Strawther, guarded by Edwards. Jordan, pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Moore. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 7. Pass to Moore. Out to the wing. Anderson passes to Moore. Reed with it. Outside Edwards. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for the Timberwolves. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Brown. Jackson on the wing. From the arc. And again, Denver no good. Minnesota shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. A slam dunk by Reed.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Finally plays with an old school pass first mindset.
Jordan pass to Brown. Back to Jordan. Stolen by Reed. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. It's good.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Jackson outside. They still need this. And he sinks the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
And such a gritty player. I love how Jackson keeps his composure under duress.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Pass to Jordan. Uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got his first basket.
Offense in the paint is what his coaching staff is looking for from Jordan.
The shot misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Reed against Jackson. There's the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, at this stage of Reggie Jackson's career, it's clear teams value his experience.
Yeah, he's someone this team loves having in their locker room. A strong veteran presence who serves as a mentor to his younger teammates.
Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Morris in for Mike Conley. Gobert with it. Jackson in his pocket. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And he knocks down the first one. That one's no good. The Timberwolves trail. Morris deciding where to go with it. And the layup falls.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Denver's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Strother. Jackson outside. Jordan with a screen on Morris. Oh, there's the alley. Jackson finds Jordan. Clock at 4. Watson passes to Jordan. The shot off that time. For Minnesota, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Alexander Walker. Banked it in off the glass. And now just a 3-point Denver lead.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Strother. Pass to Jordan. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Denver. And the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Clarkman Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor. He's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible. You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size and his position.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the shot goes in. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, so.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good. That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And Minnesota calls time here. Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Anderson, and it's Anthony Edwards in for Alexander Walker. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team, and Coach challenged him.
Wow, Rudy! Fancy!
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Pass to Porter. Caldwell Pope against Conley. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Jokic. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
Bouncing off tough defense that time. Jokic using his strength to get it done.
Now Gobert. Oh, deflected. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Conley passes to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Porter with a screen on Edwards. Fires the 3. Porter's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
They really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back was about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Jokic finds Murray. Jokic with a screen on Edwards. Tries the spin move. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Edwards can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
To the paint. And the dunk by Jokic.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Gobert passes to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Gobert.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Here's Murray, and he drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big time shot there.
Here's Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big time games under his belt.
Murray passes to Jokic. Right at the free throw line. Oh, sweet move. And the dunk by Jokic.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
to the middle. Here's Jokic. Here's Gordon. Here he goes. It's blocked by Gobert.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Towns passes to Gobert. Back to Towns. Oh, he nails it! And tie game! Huge basket right there. Edwards against Murray. To the inside. Jokic with a screen on Edwards. The deep three from Murray. The offensive rebound. Jokic finds Gordon. Murray against Edwards. Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. And here's McDaniels. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Murray passes to Jokic. Over Gobert to win the game. Oh, the shot is good. Oh, but it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the... into the scorer's table to review this one. Let's see what happens here. It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they will count it. After checking out the replay, they ruled that the shot was off in time.
Just an amazing finish. And thankfully, replay gives the officials a break on what would have been...